This video is sponsored by Cohen Financial. More on them later.
Do you know why this $100 million property didn't sell after being on the market for over 1,000 days? If you do, it's because you follow my channel. If you don't worry. I will tell you 3 ways I would have marketed this property differently, so hopefully would have sold it faster for a higher price. But how do I know this stuff? I'm 𝐷𝐸𝐼𝐷𝐸, a Beverly Hills real estate agent by day, a real estate critic and consultant by night. You got that? But first, I'm going to tell you 3 things I like about this property and 3 things I don't like about this property. You got it? You ready? Let's get started. Okay, 3 things I like about this property. Number 3, location. It's not bad. Look, it's not Lower Bel Air, but it's not Upper Bel Air either. It's a good spot. Number 2, it looks like they had a really good floor guy. Look at the floors. It's beautiful. There's different in different rooms, a lot of craftsmanship, and I also really like this marble. Now, the number 1 thing I like about this property is that it's got a basketball court. It's got an indoor pool, outdoor pool, and a 36-seat movie theater, which is amazing. Now, before I tell you 3 things I don't like about this property, let me tell you who I like to work with. Mark Cohen. I use Mark Cohen for my own loans, and I always recommend them for all my clients to get their loans from him. Why? Because he's creative and he knows how to get loans in difficult times. He understands the challenges of today with high rates. Not just he offers great rates, but also he gets tough jobs done, and that's why I love working with him. Here's his phone number. Give him a call and tell him Arvin sent you. Now, 3 things I don't like about this property. It doesn't have an amazing view, but it has canyon views. But the problem is Mohammed Hadid's ugly house that is being destructed is right there and people can see it. So as soon as that property is demolished and something more beautiful is built, you're gonna fix that problem, but for now it's a negative. Now, the second thing I don't like about this property, it's its architectural style. I just don't like this modern take, I think, on French Normandy. I don't like the round features, the turrets. It just looks weird, out of place. It's never been done before. They could have done something a lot nicer and more beautiful than this. I do not like it personally. That's my personal opinion. Now, the number 1 thing I don't like about this property is the lot and what it does. It forces a longhouse. You have a very tight frontage, very tight driveway to the garage. It's sloped backyard. It's an upside down house, so your backyard is not level with the entry level. It's just negative, and I do not like it. Now you're thinking, okay, how would have you marketed this property differently? Sure, I will tell you. But if you or someone you know is having a difficult time selling their house, you can book a call directly with me. The link is in my bio or in the description below. Now, 3 ways I would have marketed this property differently. Number 3, I would have turned off these colorful neon lights off, and I will tell you why. If you think these neon lights give the technological edge over this property than other properties, then you might as well just hang some CDs from your house like this property and commit all the way, because it doesn't, if you ask me. Number 2, I would have marketed this property as an investment property. Why? Because look at this. It was leased for $600,000. That's insanely good. Now, the number 1 way I would have marketed this property differently, I would have prayed. Maybe you've done a ceremonial sacrifice. Why? Because $100 million or $75 million, it's ridiculously high. You would really need that extra blessings from the gods to sell this property over $1,200 a foot. And I'm not saying that based on the advertised planned 41,000 square foot. I'm talking about city record square footage north of 25,000 square foot. Now, if you like this video, if you don't like or subscribe, the algorithm is just not going to show you my videos. Tell me in the comments below if you agree with my strategy or if you think there's other reasons why this property hasn't sold. I would love to hear that, and thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.